can't back up, you stop. This guy is a bull rusher. He's gonna keep coming at you all night until you stop him. Why is he still standing? Why is he still coming at me? You're stronger than this guy. Don't back up. Don't back off. You gotta beat this son of a bitch. You gotta beat this son of a bitch from the inside out. You get in there and you hit him and you keep hitting him until you break his nose. You fill his face with blood.
So anyways, let's get down to the nitty-gritty.
I'm having tons of fun using this build on Legendary Summit. I really think you're gonna love it too. And it all starts with the new exotic Ridgeways Pride chest piece. You apply bleed to enemies you shoot within 15 meters. That procs armor regen starting at 3% for one enemy and goes up to 48% based on how many additional enemies you have. You're always going to have at least one enemy bleeding and regenerating your armor. On top of that, I'm running Bellstone for my backpack, and that gives me another 1% regen. I pretty much roll crit damage and crit chance on all of my pieces, and for the talent I have Wicked, which gives me 18% weapon damage for 20 seconds. And since every bullet that touches an enemy within 15 meters applies bleed, I always have Wicked proc. Now, you're probably wondering about my mod. I have 12% protection from elites. So having 80% protection from elites is what allows me to stand in front of a chunga and melt him down without a shield. So in order to have 80%, you need to have 6 mod slots each equipped with at least 12% protection from elites, and then run the survivalist specialization for the additional 10%. So I feel like between 1.1 and 1.3 million is a comfortable place for this build. For the mask, I'm running Sokolov for 10% SMG damage. So to get the other 3 mod slots to equip the 12% protection from elites mods, you need to craft improvised gloves, knee pads, and holsters from the crafting station. This takes a lot of crafting, so be patient. So for my primary weapon, I'm using the MPX, and I have damage to targets out of cover rolled on it, which you're gonna need, as well as Sadist. Now Sadist gives me 20% weapon damage bonus to bleeding enemies. This complements our chest and backpack talents nicely. For the secondary weapon, I'm using Sweet Dreams. This is vital for the build because non-elites are now your only true threat, and sometimes you're caught in the open with one of these guys and all you have to do is melee them down. Here's a quick peek at the stats for the build. I'm running the Mender's Sinker Mine, as well as the Fixer Drone. Together, those sort of act like a shield for me. Well, alright agents, that's all I have for now. Can't wait to hear what you guys think after you try this build.